Hello everyone and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. Yet again I am on the Deutschland Erwache, I believe.
Deutschland Erwache.
There's actually a really nice alt history path that we can play. Basically what I'll be doing is restoring the Central Powers as the German Empire.
Nice.
Let's see if I can make that happen, or if I'll die horribly. We'll see. Probably die horribly. Alright, well, here we are again, but this time instead of just doing the normal German Reich setup, which is what I pretty much always do, I'm getting a little bored of it. We're going to go ahead and oppose Mr. Schmiller. We're going to go down and restore House Hohenzollern. That's what I'm going to be doing. We're going to bring back the Kaiser. We can make Austria-Hungary form. I don't think we can do it with Turkey, but that's okay. We don't need the Ottoman Empire. They were kind of not so great anyway. And Bulgaria is basically just the same. So, let's come over here. Let's open German political sphere. Let's get that political power, and then we'll go down to opposing Schmidtler. Also, chances are if you're watching this, you're probably not subscribed. So please subscribe. It's free. Helps me out a whole lot. And yeah, I appreciate it. Everything is going to be pretty much the same in terms of research, nice production, construction, lovely electronic engineering, and we will get a little bit of the gun technology. So just a little bit though. Oh boy, here we go again with these national spirits. However, it shouldn't be an issue because we shouldn't have them for long, hopefully. I think I'm also going to sell all of my planes because I really don't care that much about the planes at this moment. Focus is done. Time to oppose Mr. Schmidler. I will be taking this military monarchist. I don't know if I'm going to be keeping him, but even if I don't keep him, he's still going to give unaligned support for the other side, which is perfect. Alright, we have done open opposition to Mr. Schmidler. We're going to be getting our monarchist fervor up, absolutely. We're going to go after our arresting of Mr. Schmidler now. Alright, arresting Schmidler is just about to be done. There we go. We can replace him with the monarchist now. And do we not even have a civil war? That would be awesome, but I doubt that that's going to be that easy. So let's get rid of the fascismo resistance. War of annihilation, blah blah blah. Do we not have a civil war? That would be pretty interesting. Yeah, we don't seem to be having a civil war. Huh, and here I was thinking we were going to have a civil war. We can also go ahead and purchase the anti-fascismo agent. We can also get some of these other people. Definitely not that guy. But some of these other people, not the liberal people. We don't like those dang liberals. What I'm looking for is potentially this guy would actually be perfect because he gets rid of both communism and fascism, which is perfect. Or we get this guy, which gives me a lot of stability, which I do kind of need at the moment. Plus communism's already going down, so let's just go ahead and get that free stability. Alright, I have a decision here. Mr. Schmidler has been arrested. Glory to Germany or an interesting prospect. Doesn't really seem to matter, but glory to Germany is what I'm going to say. We also have negative 0.017 political power per day because of August von Mackensen giving me negative 50% political power. Oh my goodness gracious, my political power is all gone. So I think that this time around I will be making a bunch of light tanks that go super fast. So for now we'll just make a couple of these Panzer IIs. But soon enough we'll get around to actually making our own tanks. But right now I have no army experience because I have no political power. Alright, oh well, Ethiopia's dead, rip I guess. But I've eliminated fascismo, which is fun. I also can still do Rhineland. I don't really know if I want to do Rhineland, but I guess I could do Rhineland. Anyways, over here, you can do fascism censorship, consolidate new state, which just gives you more stability. I think we're going to keep doing these focuses. We might come over here, do Rhineland, Anschluss, because we still can do all these things, which is kind of cool. But I will come back, we'll do that later. We can also do some of these over here, but I don't really need those at the moment. So we'll just see how this goes. Yet again, Spain has exploded into yellow versus green. This time I would have helped green Spain, but I can't send volunteers. There are no volunteer paths. Alright, I guess I just don't get to help the Spanish. Awesome. Alright, I think now it's about time we get started on a new German constitution, which will finally get rid of the fact that I have literally like no political power. This is without a focus, by the way. If I take a focus, I won't have political power anymore. It will give me 150 political power, but I can't seem to go negative, so that's fun, I guess. And it's going to be 105 days though, so I guess, yay. Alright, the constitution has begun. I instantly lose political power, so I actually will go negative. Okay, I thought I couldn't go negative. Turns out I can. Okay, something has happened. Constitutional Convention Origins of Power. Our God, the people, or the throne? Okay, so what does this do? I get God mit uns, which grants political power, which I desperately need. A little bit of stability, democracy support, and an aligned support. Interesting. The people gives me a lot of democracy support and a bit more stability, and the throne gives me a lot of unaligned support and a lot of political power. I would have liked the stability, but that's okay. Our stability is roughly okay. We'll just do the throne. I think it's great that even with this nice little national spirit, we're still negative. Anyways, Constitutional Convention Organization. You can go democracy, parliamentary republic, which is democracy and unaligned, parliamentary monarchy, which is democracy and unaligned again. These are just the same thing but different names. And absolute monarchy. I think we're going to be going absolute monarchy. Is there a different path I can take? We need support for democracy to go over here for the chancellor. I think we could still technically have the king, but we're out here for the Hohenzollern, so we're going to be doing absolute monarchy. Alright, the rights of the people. If it was up to me, I would give them no rights, but I have to give them some rights. So I can give them full and equal, which again is just the democracy. I can give them the conservative German, which grants political power, stability, democracy, and unaligned, or I can go pro-government rights, which is just more political power and support for non-aligned. Well, the obedient German I shall be. Alright, we have suffrage now. The only thing suffering will be my people. You can go full suffrage, which is again a lot of stability but democracy. Men's suffrage, which is useless, and nobility suffrage, which removes all of my stability. Oh my dear lord. Okay, I don't need unaligned that much. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with full suffrage for that stability because I cannot handle negative 20% stability drop. That is crazy. Alright, now we have ended the convention. We can vote in public, which is again pretty much daily democracy. This one is political power, stability, democracy, and non-aligned, and this one is constitution by degree, which is decree without voting. And who needs voting when I can just be a monarch? Alright, our focus has finally finished. We can go ahead and start down to the Restore House Hohenzollern. Yay, German Constitutional Convention ends. No descriptive words. Congratulations to Germany. Also, I can finally go buy some of these people. Can't get this. Oh, division speed. I did say I really wanted speed. Alright, I'll save up for this. After this focus, we'll go and do the Rhineland. Actually, you know what? Screw this focus. We don't need the Hohenzollerns. They can wait. We're gonna get the Rhineland first. Alright, Rhineland has been remilitarized. No one really cared. And now I can actually grab my army maneuver guy, making everybody 10% faster, which is insane for some of my light tanks, which will be going 12 kilometers without this buff. We will also be taking Heinz Guderian, despite the fact that I believe... No, he's better, but I feel like we changed our government. I don't know really why he's still here. But that max speed I will be taking for absolutely sure. My tanks currently go 9.2 kilometers per hour, and this is not even them fully upgraded yet. Alright, we are restoring the royal family. We can get Wilhelm II, Wilhelm III, or Victoria III, though for some reason it's called Evasha 19C. Not entirely sure what's up with that. So, they're all going to be known as the Deutschland Kaiserreich, and absolutely love that. We can get the Old Kaiser, which reduces political power gain, and a little bit more non-aligned support. Doesn't really help me a lot. You can get Wilhelm III, which gives me more political power gain, and that's about it. Or you can get to Victoria III, which also doesn't really do anything for me. I'm not going to lie, these don't really help me a lot. I think technically Wilhelm III is the best, but we're going to go with the Old Kaiser, because I am a bit nostalgic for Kaiserreich. There we go, Wilhelm II, an absolutely stunning photo. I don't have to censor anything anymore, except, oh, wait, are we no longer prosecuting the Jews? Oh, lovely. I absolutely love that. I mean, that means my research speed is actually good now. Yay, good research speed. Alright, next focus. What will be our next focus? We can either rebuild Germany, return off the Kaiser, or realpolitik. These two are just political power, and this gives me some rules, I guess. And this one gives me factory repair speed, but I'm not repairing anything. In fact, I'm only really building mills because I have so much mill speed. Like, I have so much mill. Okay, let's look at this. 5% construction speed, 15% construction speed, and Naval builds is an additional 25% construction speed. If my math serves correctly, that is 45% construction speed bonus, plus partial bow gives me 10%. If I can switch to war eco, that'll be 20%. All I need is a little bit more war support, and we can get to war eco. That'll be 65% extra production for our military factories. So yes, I'm just building mills. I do not need the civs. I have so much mill speed, it is crazy. In fact, if I want to get even more mill speed, what I could do is 1, Angeles, or 2, go down to appoint economic positions, in which case I can get, where is he? I can get Walter Funk. Funky man with an additional 10% construction speed from mill factories, which is absolutely insane. I really want that guy. I want my mills to build so incredibly fast. Alright, now that our focus is done, let's go ahead and take the mill speed guy, and we are going to be absolutely bussin' when it comes to mill construction speed. This one, which is practically just started, is going to be finishing before the month is even up. That is absolutely insane. Plus, you can see all of the buffs there. 15% from strong mill spending, Needful Bill is 25, partial mob is 10, Walter Funk is 10, tariff policy is 5, limited exports is 5, construction 1 and 2 is both 10. That is a total of 90% construction speed. Plus, there's a 1.8 state infrastructure bonus because I'm building them in only the most high infrastructure states, so states like this with 80% and more. These are all getting a ton of military factories, and they're building so incredibly fast. We already have 56 military factories, and I haven't built really a single civ this whole game. I've also now changed my Panzer II so that they are way faster at 10.9 kilometers per hour. They may be slightly less reliable, but that is perfectly a-okay. We can even reduce armor, like we don't need armor. They're light tanks. Now they go incredibly fast at 11.4 kilometers per hour. And we're not even done. I will be switching to the close support gun as well to get an absolutely ton of soft attack. It will be getting rid of 0.1 max speed, but that's perfectly a-okay. And that is the perfect tank that we will be making. So there we go. Incredibly fast Panzer IIs, and we'll be converting the 1400 we currently have in stockpile. And with the latest upgrade that I've just researched, we can actually get exactly 12 km per hour tanks in 1937, which is absolutely insane. I'll be changing that over really quick, and there we go. Convert all of those tanks, please. Alright, the economic conference has began again. We have 150 political power. We're going to be working on this stuff down here. Before it ends, let's take a 35-day focus. That gives me political power. I think we have some over here. Yes, we do. And let's get to clicking. So, we're going to do the tariff conference, which is going to give me, we can get more construction speed. It reduces my monthly population, but thinking about it now, construction speed is pretty nice. Now again, monthly population negative 20% is pretty bad, I will say. However, we could get research speed, but I think we're going to double down on tariffs, which is going to basically, yeah, we're going to have not a lot of population, but our construction speed will be absolutely insane. Next up is the military spending conference. We're going to double down, get even more military construction speed. Next up is our synthetic petroleum conference. We're going to go ahead and get a ton of refinery construction speed. I think that's the plan. We're going to get a ton of those bad boys. Unless we can get potentially even more mill speed. No, this one just cuts military spending. So we're going to go and spare no expense. Or a couple of consumer goods, but that's okay. And now that Realpolitik has finished, we can go and come over here and do the last bureaucratic employment conference, which gives us, let's see, and get more war support, which actually would let us get up to war economy once we were able to have the political power, which might be nice. We can go technocrats, which just gives us civ speed, which we really don't need, since, you know, we're not building civs. Conservatives gives democracy, nationalists gives fascismo, and bureaucratic collectivists gives communism, which I don't really want at this moment. I could do with this, fuel gain, war support, all that is nice. However, Civ Factory would be nice at the moment, plus the research speed and stability is really nice, just because that I don't really have a lot of civilian factories right now. I only have 15, so I actually might have to build a couple more civilian factories, because yeah, our consumer goods have gone up a little bit. Alright, solidifying the conference results has ended. We have a ton of mill construction speed, though we're not really building mills at the moment, so that was probably a really bad time to do that, but oh well. We could get a few or another research lot, but I think for the moment, what we really need is to get over here and start doing our political focuses, so we can get down here and get this ticking Imperial sentiment. Alright, we have gone Return of the Kaiser done. I think we're going to go down to empower the Chancellorship, exercise political influence, give Tasha's political roles, Imperial restorationism, and then rekindle Imperial sentiment. We'll also need to rebuild Germany. We'll probably be going for Prussian military tradition, because why not? We get bulwark against Bolshevism, and then Central Powers. All of that just that Austria-Hungary and Czechoslovakia will finally become Austria-Hungary. We're also going to start doing some naval technology because, being the Kaiser, I want to start building up my fleet. Why? Because the high seas fleet will be coming back, so we'll be using the battle line shipbuilders instead of the raiding fleet like last time. And yeah, we're going to have the greatest high seas fleet known to mankind. But right now we only have a couple battleships, heavy cruisers, and yeah, it's not looking too great. Also, I think for once I'm going to try flipping to free trade to see how it goes. We're going to get a ton of more construction speed. We will be getting rid of a lot of our resources, but looking at our resources, we're not really buying anything. But we will probably need a little bit more chromium, tungsten, and rubber. We have a lot of aluminium, and steel that we can sell. So let's go ahead and see what that does. Our light tanks go even faster at 12.4 kilometers per hour. I don't even know if my trucks can go that fast anymore. How fast do my trucks go now? How fast do they go? They go 12 kilometers per hour. Can I make them faster? It does not seem like it. So I'm going to be taking motorization drive because I want to edit my panzer divisions because they're currently hot garbage. They do go crazy fast, I will admit. And even just 2 of those guys bringing me to 30 with is already 300 soft attack, which is pretty good. And pretty fast. So, do we have the equipment? Of course we do. I haven't trained a single one of these divisions. Let's see how many of these I can make. I'll make 8 of these bad boys, and these will be my elite Panzer Speedy Boys. There we go. We'll even give them a different symbol. Let's just go with the lightning symbol, because Blitzkrieg. I will also be hiring a Chief of Navy, getting Eric Raider for decisive battle, because we won't be doing raiding like we were last time. We'll be doing some crazy Navy stuff with our Navy, which is, still not amazing, but that's okay. It'll get better, I promise. Okay, I think it's about time we start canceling the Naval bills. We're currently at negative 0.95 because of Naval bills, so yeah, unfortunately I'm gonna have to get rid of them. As good as they are giving me a ton of construction speed to basically just everything, yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of them. It's just gonna have to happen. Alright, Imperial sentiment has been rekindled. I don't really know what to do now. I could do cool technical know-how. My infantry equipment, light tanks will all be cheaper. Artillery is going to be cheaper. Just a lot of things that I want will be cheaper. Every nation in the faction will receive this national spirit. Now that would be good to do after I do all of these. So let's see. I can get Scandinavia, the Balkans. I can get a whole bunch of people into my faction. We need to restore our old borders. Let's go ahead and get down Danzig for guarantees. So first we have to do Scandinavian membership. Alright, as sad as it is to see it go, the Naval bills are finally gone, and while we have lost a ton of political power, we actually are making political power again, which is quite nice. Denmark joins the Axis. I don't remember my faction be called the Axis. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to be the Central Powers. Well, I guess we're just the Axis, I guess. Also, I think it's finally time we build our own heavy ship because we currently don't have one, and I don't believe we get one in the focus tree. And even if we do, I don't think we can wait long enough for it. Yeah, it does not look like it. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to build or design our own. The 1936 heavy ship hull. I haven't researched a new hull yet, which is a relatively cheap one. But I want to keep these relatively fast. Speed, in my opinion, is pretty good. Now this is pretty expensive, however it's not too terribly bad. Maybe add a second flow plane, so we have pretty good spotting. Speed is still pretty good. Detection is 40, visibility is not great, sub-detection is not great, but that's okay. It's surface detection I'm looking for, really. There we go. This is not too terribly bad. Let's go ahead and just say that is our very first, well, I guess that is technically a battle cruiser. Okay, I don't really know why, but Denmark immediately left the faction. Thanks, I guess, Denmark. I don't really know why you left the faction. Alright, well, apparently Poland has lost half of its territories, and I'm going to try and take, yep, there goes the other half. That is ugly. Why did it not give me that province? Oh boy, this is looking great so far. Alright, we have gotten Bulgaria, Yugoslavia, Romania. A whole bunch of people have joined our faction. Lovely. Let's finally go do this Italian coup. Well, Wilhelm II died. Rip Roni, I guess. And now we get this guy. He gives me more stability. Is that all he gives me? No? Okay. That's good to know. Interesting. The communists have taken power in France. That is very interesting to know. Oh, will you look at that? Well, first of all, some of our things have bypassed, which is perfectly okay because our ally has returned. Why? What? Why is Austria-Hungary, New Zealand, Lebanon? Well, great. I guess my ally New Zealand, Lebanon has now returned. That's good to know. And he's probably gonna go beat up some of these other people that I've invited to my alliance. That's fun. Alright, we have prepared the Italian coup, so now we're gonna go ahead and kill Mussolini. Hopefully that he dies pretty quickly. Alright, the Mussolini assassination has succeeded. Monarchy shall rise again, which means, yes, they have joined us. Well, I might as well go research my eastern claims now because I don't really know what else to do. I could try and get Poland because they haven't really given me what I want. So that might be the next play. Alright, so we got some metal. That is another state where I can build more dockyards because I'm building a lot of dockyards. Let me show it off. Yep, there it is. Oh, never mind, it's been maxed out. Well, we can build it in Danzig at the very least. We have quite a few dockyards, and after that, I think we are going to be going back to... I don't even want to go back to. Probably more synthetic refineries for more airplanes. I'm not trading that much for it, though, so maybe instead what I might be building is just more civilian factories. The Soviets have warned on no unclear terms that further interference in the affairs of their spheres of influence. Latvia and Lithuania and Estonia, despite being dead, have all accepted. Also, Portugal joined I don't know why Portugal joined. I never asked them, but they're in. So we have Portugal. That's cool, I guess. We could send volunteers to Finland, and I'm thinking about potentially doing that. This is a good time to test our divisions. So we're going to send 6 of these tanks. Alright, my volunteer forces have arrived in Helsinki, which is good because they're currently getting overrun. So, let's take care of the Soviets. Okay, so apparently Poland wants to call me to the war. 13 days. If I can get to Leningrad, that would be great. So I'm just going to sit here and try and kill as many Soviets as possible while we're in this war, because I can't really do much about it. If I can stick to Leningrad, we might be able to force a white peace even, which would be actually just awesome. I don't think we're going to win Leningrad, unfortunately. We are just 1 day away. We're about to be pulled into the war. There we go. Now we're at war with the Soviet Union. So, now that Poland should be joining our faction in any second. I don't know why they're not joining our faction. Why aren't you joining our faction? Also, I haven't defended a single one of my borders, which is not great, because they're already walking into my tiles, because Poland... Actually, can't get military access from Poland. Thank you for that. And now I can go ahead and put everybody just on my own border. I don't really care about anybody else at the moment. Just make sure they don't push Poland and they don't push me. Let's also grab the infantry expert guy for some more attack and defense. I do have the armor, however, it's currently coming home at the moment, so what I'm going to do is just get it all set up, but for now I just want my infantry to defend. Well, the air war is not going amazing because I completely forgot to upgrade my planes until just recently. People want to lend-lease me a ton of stuff. Why? Oh my goodness, I'm so low on guns. Jesus Christ. Yes, please give me all of that. Alright, what I'm going to try and have happen is I'm going to try and have all of my tanks just push through here and get a somewhat of a good encirclement in here. Then hopefully from there we can just push over to the Dnipropetrovsk or something. And then we can probably go help Estonia, who is in my faction and yet dead. I'm not really sure how that happened. Alright, my tanks are set up. Let's go ahead and plow through the Soviets. Alright, that is the Soviet Union dead. I never even got to take Leningrad. I'm kind of surprised they died that fast. And that is probably it. Yep, there we go. That is the... Oh, how did I miss this piece? No, that's so annoying. Now that could be the end of it. However, I do think I want to go get rid of all of the communists in Europe, which is gonna just be France. I mean, they should be pretty easily just to rush through. I don't think anyone else is really gonna mind too much. I did want to have a navy battle with Britain, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Hello, I am back for day 2, and I completely forgot about New Zealand, Lebanon. A couple things have happened. One, my middle mouse button is broken, so I can't scroll anymore, so I have to use the arrow keys, which is completely annoying. Does anyone else use the middle mouse button to like scroll around? Because I used to. It doesn't work anymore though, so now I have to use the arrow keys. Anyways, the plan was 1, retake these territories because I was supposed to get them. I might just annex it because I'm pretty sure they were supposed to give that to me. Hold on. Okay, that looks so much incredibly better, and I still can't get used to the fact that I have to use these freaking arrow keys to move around. This is so disorienting. Look at that. That is an absolutely beautiful Deutschland Kaiserreich. Now we only need to take one more state in Denmark and a certain state from France, and I guess Luxembourg as well. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what happened, but apparently Ethiopia has called me into a war against the UK, which was not exactly what I was trying to do. I was trying to declare war on Denmark, but here we are, I guess. My navy is not the greatest thing in the world. I do have a couple more battleships, though, that I can quickly equip. Well, anyway, I guess you might as well just click play on all these. You know, everyone push aggressively. My tanks get in there as well, and I mean, we should kill these guys pretty dang quickly. I mean, I don't think they're gonna live for very long. Let me just unpause really quick. Yep, and that's a lot of grain. New Zealand, Lebanon wants to provide 3 casts and a single bomber. Thank you, New Zealand, Lebanon. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. Well, what are the chances they're a major, right? Alright, we've gotten our war goal on Denmark. Let's go ahead and declare that war. They're guaranteed by the UK, but that really doesn't matter because, well, you see, first of all, the game almost crashed from doing that, but, yeah, we're already at war with the UK. Yep, and pretty simply, we're just going to break through Denmark. They, can't really stand up to us. Oh, and now the US has called the French into the war. Good thing I have a lot of troops on their border, so they're just going to probably collapse instantly. Alright, France is dead, and I think it's about time that we start using our fleet to go raid stuff. Hopefully we can potentially catch something with our fleet. It should be a relatively fast fleet. Is that us fighting? That is us fighting a British fleet that we are actually... Oh, I thought we were losing. Is that we did not lose that. We destroyed them. Okay, Japan has offered Queen Dao. I believe we just get... Yeah. Okay, we just have this now. Okay, are we a part of this battle now? We should be. Yes, we are. Let's just hope and pray that the air power doesn't shred my stuff. We seem to be somewhat winning, okay. We lost some destroyers and a light cruiser, but their battleships are going down pretty fast. It brings down 4 times speed. So far going pretty good. Let's see, they're trying to bring in more stuff. We don't retreat. I would say that's a pretty good battle. Oh, no, we caught the last of it. That's a battleship that's gonna die, and a light cruiser, I believe. 2 light cruisers. Well, I found a big part of the British fleet, just kind of materialized out of nowhere. Sail into that battle. But that's not the point. The point is that we are hopefully going to destroy a lot of those ships. Yep, that's 20 destroyers gone. Alright, we've got a bit more of the UK Navy, and it seems like quite a bit of it is coming in. I think with 300 naval bombers, we should still be able to... Yep, there goes the entire UK Navy. Okay, that's great to see. That's like half of their carrier force just destroyed right there. Battle of Jutland is going amazing. And look at this. Look at this. Another battle against 2 more, what was that, battleships? Yep, 2 battleships are down. They killed the last destroyer, and there it goes. Just evaporated instantly. Oh, look at this. I found the UK Navy again. We're joining that battle. There we go. They should be joining that battle. There is something else here potentially. We're locating... Oh, okay, we're in the battle. In the battle. Let's go. Okay, we should be able to kill these guys pretty quick. Yeah, that's the part of the fleet. Oh, that's the hood. I sank the hood. Let's go. All right, and that should be the rest of their surface navy pretty much destroyed. Yep, that's the hood, battle cruisers, battleship, bunch of destroyers. All right, now that our new planes are finally coming online, now we're starting to take down the UK fleet. Or not the fleet, sorry, the Air Force. You go over there, join that battle. We can get a little bit more. Come on, win the naval battle. Yes, they've retreated. It's not great. But we did sink a bunch more of their stuff. Oh, there's the battle again. 2 battleships and heavy cruiser, which should all be shredded. Yep. Find them. Oh, that's something. Hold on. That is a couple of... Oh, and they should all be dead. Which battle was that? That battle. Okay, we almost sank the... What was it called? We almost sank the carrier there. Well, I mean, we've pretty much destroyed their Air Force. We destroyed their Navy. I think it's just about time that we kill them now. Alright, I've made my choice. I'm gonna stop trying to kill the entire British Navy. It's just not gonna happen. They keep running away from me. So I'm going to launch a naval invasion with my speedy tanks. There they go. Look at them go. Are we going to win that battle? Probably not, because they're tanks. But the great thing about that is, once we go behind them, that we can just do this, and this, and this, and this. There's so many, and they're so fast. I will take a second port, and now that has happened, these tanks should just be able to speed to the finish line. Absolutely. Let's just put every person that's guarding my port right here and have them invade. Because yes, that's what I want to do. Alright, so that is the UK completely dead. I could have done that like 2 years ago, but I chose not to because I really wanted to kill their navy. And now I would have to come over here and kill the USA, but you know what? No, I don't want to. This has already gone not so great, so here's what we're gonna do. Alright, that is it. Look at these beautiful, beautiful borders. We've bordered France, Great Britain, ignore Sweden, but this is pretty much Kaiserreich borders, pretty much. Again, ignore Italy. We don't talk about Italy. We don't talk about Italy. Thanks all for watching, and I think right before the battle ended, we sank one more carrier, the Hermes, which was actually sitting over here in this port for the longest time. We do have a war goal on France. Okay, where's France? Oh my god, France lives on. Anyways, that is all that I'm really going to do for this one. I just wanted to restore some of my Kaiserreich borders, so I don't really... Just don't zoom out. Don't zoom out, it's okay. Alright, thanks all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.